I need you to stay away from my husband. Stay away from my husband. Stay away from him.
Eric, can you take your little pet and just tell her to leave us alone? Is that possible?
Adele Red is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie is produced and executive produced by Uche Joy Holmes, and director and producer of this movie is Emma Enyaka. Now, the story is also written by Uche Joy Holmes. Now, recap of this movie is an influencer who got into a big trouble when she dated a married man. Now, this married man got murdered. Now, she got accused of this murder. Was it her fault or not? Was she the one who murdered this married man or not? This is what this movie is about. Guys, it's a very interesting story. You need to watch this movie. It's on Joyflex TV YouTube channel, so you need to go there and enjoy this movie. Now, what I like about this movie is really relatable. When you watch this movie, it's, has to do with an influencer, and we all know that most of the time we have this perception about influencers where they are always dating married men or dating someone's boyfriend or not. So it's really relatable. The storyline is really good, and also you can learn one or two things out of this story. What you can actually pick from this story is that, as an influencer, you don't use your influence as your own benefit in terms of negative ways. So I think that is what this movie is about. And also, as an influencer, you can also be an influencer and still be a pastor or be a pastor's wife, and that is, if you watch this movie, you get what I mean by that statement. So it's really interesting. The message and the storyline is what it is. It's really good. Now, with directing, acting, and also performances in general, I'll start with Uche Montana. It's been like 3-4 months now we've not seen Uche Montana in YouTube movies. I saw her movie was Boss Flex YouTube channel, where she acted that movie that has to do with domestic violence. Yes. So I was like, where is Uche Montana? So this is her latest movie, and this, she acted very well. We all know she's very sexy lady, very pretty lady. She brought that saucy sexiness in this movie. I love her character. I love when she also switched, or when she turned into a good girl and she was acting all soft. I mean, Uche Montana is a very good actress. There's no doubt about that. She brought her A game in this movie, so I really love her character in this movie. Next character is John Ekanem. This guy is really good. This guy has range. Like, he has roles that he has acted. He's not known for just one role. He has range. So him acting as a pastor in this movie, he was really good. The prayer session alone was a takeoff for me. The way he was praying, the way he was in tune in spirit, this guy is really good. I don't know, a lot of people really, I don't know if he's undervalued or a lot of people do not respect his acting. Look, in this movie, I really gave him that respect. He has the range. He has the range. Like, there's no role that you give to John that he doesn't add. So this movie, I think he did superb. He did very well. In this particular movie, actually, he was my best actor. He topped the other actors in this movie. I mean, even though he's the main character, of course, he acted very well. He was the one I was looking at. He did very, very well. So, John, if you watch this review, I really appreciate what you did in this Adele Red movie. You did really well. You have the range. Like, you are not known for just one role in movies. You are known for roles in all movies. So, I think you brought your A game on as well. And talking about characters, I also like CJ. He was a married man in this movie. I think his role was also very good. I don't know, he was playing the mumu husband and also the lover guy in this movie. He was a confused man in this movie, and I enjoyed his role as well. And also I enjoyed Adele Red's friend. I don't know her name. Her character in this movie was also really nice. I enjoyed her character as well. And also, you know, the supporting cast in this movie in general, they all brought their A game on. I enjoyed this movie. They were all good. I think kudos to the director. He made sure one in this movie brought something on board, which I really, really appreciate for that reason. Location, I'm talking about, you know, Adele Red's apartment, and also the pastor's apartment, and as well as the murder scene where they were giving us, you know, something happened. I think I love those scenes as well. Those were really, really good location, and also depict what exactly we're looking at as well. When it comes to YouTube movies, much is not given when it comes to location, so mostly it's all has to do with their houses that they are filming in. So if I see an apartment that I'm not used to, I really do appreciate it a lot. So that was really, really nice. Love the cinematography of this movie. Is clear. The night scene, you could see the actors' faces. You know, it's dark, but we can see who we are seeing on the screen, and that is what I really love. Last but not the least thing that I love about this movie is the costume. When I'm talking about costume, I'm talking about John Ekanem's costume. The suits were sitting on him proper. Like, you could see that this is his size. His costume in this movie was really nice, and also, you know, Adele, that's Uche Montane's costumes in this movie was nice. They did a very good job in the costume area. I love their costume, each and every character in this movie. I love their costume so much. As a pastor, the way he appeared, you know, he looked presentable as a pastor, a senior pastor or whatever. He looked presentable, and I think I love that very, very, very much. So yeah, pretty much those are the things I love about this movie. What I don't like about this movie, I will start with the pastor. Yes, even though I said John Ekanem's role is my best, there are so many things I still do not like about that character as a pastor. My problem with that is that he did not have church members. He did not have even a church. There was nothing showing that he is a pastor, aside from the fact that he was prayerful and he was advising, he was consoling people. Consoling people, that has to do with just Adele and a friend, and of course the married man. There was nobody outside those three people, and I'm like, what is this? It has to be something extra to give that effect that, you know, yeah, he's adding sauce to what exactly is going on, or as his character. And I didn't get that, and I'm like, no. A pastor with no church, a pastor with no members, a pastor that has no source outside these three people. No, now that was not a good thing. I'm like, no, they didn't put any effort in that regard. So that was really something I was really disappointed in. Another thing I didn't like about this movie was that it was too long, 2 hours plus, too long. And this has to do with the scenes where Adele was having conversation with the pastor. They were taking time. Her line delivering was time wasting. She would deliver one line, and they will have to wait for like 6 seconds before she delivers another line. Then there's a music playing at the background. I'm like, what is happening here? The line delivering was time wasting, so it was dragging the movie. Too time wasting. And that brings me to the point where they are talking and the music at the background is at the same sound as the voice of the actors. I like, why? You know, let the sound go down or stop the sound and let's listen to what the actors are saying. Like, why? Most of the scenes, the music was distracting what Adele Red was actually saying. So if next time, please let the sound be as low as 1 or 2, because I know most of the sound they use are YouTube sound. Yes, I know. And so please let the sound be as low as 1 or 2, and let's hear what the actors are saying, because the information is what makes the story, not the song. So the song was really distracting what Adele was saying most of the scenes. So that was what I really did not like, the murder scene. Yeah, I know they were trying to put us in a suspense mode, but we didn't see what happened. All we saw was the guy jumping on her, and then they arrested her. Just saw them fighting, and all we now hear is the guy died. Died how? With the viewers. Me, for instance, I was not connecting with what they were doing in that murder scene. Oliver also come and say there's video footage. Video footage where? How was that camera in the house? Like, how did they get the video footage? You know what I mean? Like, what is going on? Like, that whole murder scene, finding out she didn't murder the guy, and finding out she was arrested. That whole scene was really not connecting with me at all. Even though as much as they tried to make it as a suspense, it was not suspensing for me. No. So yeah, that murder scene together with the investigation, no, it's a no for me. It was not. I did not enjoy it, to be frank. It's a good storyline altogether, but delivery, I did not enjoy it. And one last thing that I did not enjoy about this movie is after she turned a new leaf, she's now living or having time with the pastor. Living with the pastor. She doesn't have a house anymore. What is happening now? What is going on here? What is going on? She has to come and stay with the pastor for a while and cook for the pastor, trying to tell the pastor on it. No now, come on guys. For a pastor who was really bent on the fact that he doesn't want to commit any sin, do any kissing, do any touching, having laboring a woman in your house and fantasizing about the fact that you want to make her your wife, you heard God wants you to marry her. No now. I didn't. All those things were totally unnecessary for me, to be frank. I didn't find it funny. I did not enjoy all those things. Yes, I was like, no. So yes, pretty much those are the things I do not like about this movie. And on that note, I'll give this movie a 5/10. Not because it's not a good movie. I enjoyed it, especially Johnny Ekanem's character. His prayer session was really good. He was really prayerful. He was really into the scriptures. I'm like, okay, this is good. So yeah, in all of that, I really enjoyed that. Adele Red or Adele Red, I don't know however you want to pronounce it. Adele Red or Adele Red. It's a good movie. It's a good watch. Go and watch it on Joy Flex TV on YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for watching this quick recap. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in my next movie review.